thinking that irrationally. It's just a short step to supplying a habit.
She hasn't got a habit.
Then why is she in the infirmary having withdrawals? I'm sorry, Jackson. You're under arrest. I'm charging you with possession.
Oh, Cecily. Ever since I first laid eyes on your wonderful, incomparable beauty, I've dared to love you wildly, passionately, hopelessly, devotedly.
For me by the loading bay doors, okay? Like I told you.
All right.
Now, Merle.
You better start explaining.
Well, I had to pretend she was still coming with us. We're not going out by the loading bay door. We're going out through the kitchen.
What about moving?
It's all been set up. The driver's going to distract him while we get onto the truck.
So let's go. Oh, it hurts.
Let's get you sitting down so that Sister Hall can have a look at that ankle.
I want to have a look.
This is impossible. Can you give us something to calm her down and stop her doing any more damage to herself? She'll have to be questioned.
Oh, she'll be conscious, but maybe not.
What else is new?
Hold her arm still.
No! No, I don't want to know! No!
Don't be silly. You are just being silly.
Are you all right? Come and sit down. You want me to get Sister Hall?
No, I'm all right.
Bloody Maxwell.
Yes, if she ever gets back here again, she'll wish she'd never been born.
What are you talking about?
Maxwell's gone over the wall.
Yeah, well, good riddance of bad rubbish, I reckon.
I don't know. I'd still like to squeeze the truth out of her about Dope and Spike. Yeah, she obviously framed you and Jackson for a free ride out of here.
Oh, you're kidding? Oh, gee, that was a mongrel act. How you feeling, Spike?
Oh, you know how it is with Smack. I'm lucky there's no more of the stuff around the place.
Don't worry, we'll keep you straight.
Yeah, she'll live.
Come on, tell us what happened.
Well, when I walked in, Jones was trying to get Maxwell to carry all her comics. Well, I took to what was going on and turned around to come and tell you.
Oh, you should know never to turn your back on that bitch.
Yeah, well, that's when the lights went out.
Maybe Merle might see the light. Maxwell's dropped her right in at this time.
Looney didn't make it.
How do you know?
I was in the shop when the alarms went off.
Is Merle all right?
Looney's just too stupid to put one foot in front of the other. She tripped over and sprained her ankle or something.
Did Maxwell get away?
Sure did. Left her mate for dead.
What do you mean?
Looney, when she saw Maxwell was leaving her, I thought she was going to eat grass or something. Jeez, it was funny.
Morning, Mrs. Slattery.
Good morning.
How's Merle?
No, as far as I know, she's all right. You've got a visitor.
Oh.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sure. What, Maxwell back for a visit already, eh?
No, it's a Susie Johnson. You do know her.
Susie Johnson?
Sure.
You can go back to your duties now.
She's very strong, Governor. Maybe there should be a man in here.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. I think we've got things under control now.
Whatever you say, Governor.
Well, there's nothing broken. If she keeps the weight off it for a few days, it'll be all right.
Can she ask the questions?
If she wants to, she can certainly hear.
I can't help feeling sorry for her, the poor thing.
We all do, Joyce. But she was trying to escape, and so far she's our only source of information.
Well, it'll only distress Jones if we're all here while you question her.
Joyce, would you mind waiting outside? I'll call you if I need you. Sorry, I had to go to that meeting this morning. There was nothing I could do for Marty at the hearing. I was hoping I'd find out more here. Yes, well, don't let it get you down. The worst hasn't happened yet. One thing at a time, I suppose. Merle, it's Mrs. Reynolds. I want to talk to you.
Mrs. Reynolds.
How's your ankle feeling?
Oh, it's sore, isn't it? I fell over. And Kath...
Where was Kath going?
We were escaping.
Yes, but where were you going?
Everywhere.
Where were you going first?
The Gator licorice ice cream.
But Kath's gone now. We have to know where.
Fell over. But Kath will come back. I know
You
she
want her
will.
to come back, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do.
You tell us where she is, we'll be able to bring her back.
But if she doesn't want to come back...
Do you want to see you? She's your best friend.
You're trying to trick me.
I'm trying to help you.
No, it's lagging. It's lagging and it's bad.
Do you know who got the truck?
I won't tell. It's lagging.
It's not lagging. They weren't prisoners.
I'm not telling. You can't make me tell Mrs. Reynolds. You can't make me tell her.
You've got 20 minutes. G'day, Lisa.
Smartass.
How did you get through?
Reception's like Flinders Street Station. What's going on?
Maxwell had a taxi waiting.
Huh?
She'll be back. Did you get the stuff?
Sure did.
Choice, is it?
A few photos of Rapid Rodney breathing all over his girlfriend. And a tape recording you would not believe.
Oh, you beauty, Lisa. Girls, I love you for this.
Yeah, move over a bit, will you?
Did you get his performance on tape?
Before and after.
Hey?
You'll be out of here faster than Maxwell when you lay that on him.
Well, don't just sit there. I'll leave you behind.
Please, we've got to get Merle out of there.
Times are tough all over, love. Now get out. If we'd known how much you liked it in there, we wouldn't have bothered getting you out.
I had to get out, but Merle was just so upset.
You're on your own, so get used to it.
Where are we going?
Tell you on the way. Let's go.
Are we going to the airport?
You like things to happen in a hurry.
Willis said he'd get me out of the country.
That's what Mr. Willis said, then that's what'll happen.
So where are we going?
You're hot. We're gonna store you till you cool down.
I want to speak to Willis.
Look, sweetheart, Mr. Willis has arranged a package holiday for you. And you're the package. So just shut up and enjoy the ride.
Sign out here. Oh, Pat, have you seen the new roster sheets?
Sorry, Mrs. M.
What did you say?
I'm sorry I made a mess of them.
What did you say your name was?
Johnson.
I'd say it was Mullins.
Don't go to sleep, you lot. I've got some news for you. A friend of ours just dropped in with a little present. Something to stick the wind right up Adams.
Lisa?
Yeah, but you should have seen her.
What did she look like?
No, one thing at a time. She was in disguise.
What as?
Well, I don't know. She had a blonde wig on. Dolly Parton, maybe.
Oh, she's bloody game. Hey, did you bring any booze?
Will you stop thinking about your gut?
What do you want?
What's going on? You heard some news about Maxwell?
Sure. She's got her house up at Surface and she wants you to go up there and join her.
Get stuffed.
So what did Lisa give you?
She's got a recording of Adams in his latest starring role. Lisa says it's a classic. He's gonna die when he hears it.
I'd like to see you, Connors.
But I haven't had my lunch yet.
That's all right. When Mrs. Reynolds is finished, you won't feel like eating.
What's it about?
None of your business, Jenkins.
Oh, he's a real wild man, isn't he?
Doesn't take much to amuse you lot, does it? If you had half a brain between you, you'd be dangerous. Come on.
I don't know, girls. Maybe they're going to give me the Oscar.
I didn't mean any harm, Mrs. Reynolds. It was just a joke.
If you want to visit someone in Wentworth, there are procedures to follow.
Yeah, well, I was missing the girls, and I was frightened if I asked your permission, you'd knock me back.
So you decide to violate your parole?
Oh, well, it wasn't exactly the crime of the century, was it?
It does seem odd that you sneak into Wentworth just as a prisoner escapes.
No way, Mrs. Reynolds. I wouldn't give Maxwell the time of day.
You seem to know all about it.
Look, Rita told me that Maxwell had escaped. That's all. I swear. I'd be crazy to have something to do with that.
But you can see how it looks.
But it was just a coincidence.
Well, I hope for your sake your parole officer agrees with you.
You're not going to tell her I helped Maxwell escape, are you?
Fortunately for you, I can't see how you could have had anything to do with it.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds.
But I will have to report your little charade.
She won't send me back in here, will she?
I hope not. We've had quite enough of you for one day. But it will be a black mark against you. Nobody wants to see you back here. But any more violations, and your parole officer won't have any choice.
I won't be back.
Connors to see you, Governor.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. Miss Mullins is leaving. Would you take her to reception, please?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds.
Come on, Mullins.
I I hope you realise you put your friend's parole in jeopardy. Must have been something very important to make her take a risk like that.
It was nothing. She just bumped into an old mate and wanted to tell us how she was going.
Which old mate was that?